So we have our tent out of the box. The first thing we're going to do is undo the straps on either end. There's 2 on each side. Now we're going to fold open the tent to get to the hardware inside. Now we want to go to the side that has the rain fly and undo the toggles at the corners, unzip the windows to get inside so we can get our hardware out. So after opening the back door of the tent, you can find everything you'll need for the install. You've got the road cover. If you ordered the annex, you've got the annex. You've got your mounting extrusions, a bag of hardware, the telescoping ladder, your annex bag, window bars, gear hammock, and 2 boot bags. So inside the hardware bag, you'll find the hardware to mount the mounting channel, some tools for the install, the hardware to mount it to your vehicle, some brackets for mounting the ladder, some ground stakes, and some tethers. Locate the side of the tent with the 4 holes and remove the rubber cover so we can pass the hardware through. Take your aluminum crossrail and locate the oblong hole. We're going to align that with the 4 holes in the base of the tent. Use your M6 hardware with the washers in order to install it. Remove the rubber cover off the end of one of the sides of the rail to expose the channel, and then slide the nut attached to the hardware into that channel and align it with the hole. Take one of the M6 bolts with the washer and pass it between the anti-condensation mat and the bed base and thread it into that nut. We're going to repeat the same thing for the other crossbar. Now that you have all the hardware hand tight, grab your tool and tighten everything up. Once we have the cross rails all tightened up, we'll go ahead and install the gear hammock. Flip the tent over and locate the side with the metal D-rings. The gear hammock has clips on all 4 corners that will attach to those D-rings. Next, we're going to install the brackets to mount our ladder to. On the same side as the gear hammock, we're going to locate the 4 holes with the tape over them and remove the tape. Align the 2 holes in the ladder bracket with the holes in the base and use the longer bolts with a washer and pass it up through the base from the inside through the window entry. Repeat the same thing with the second bracket, and once we have everything hand tight, we'll grab the ladder. Before installing the ladder, make sure that the mounting brackets are facing such that the flat side of the bracket is going to lie on the base side of the tent. This is the Delrin spacer. Make sure that it's seated between the ladder and the bracket. Then pass the bolt through with no washer. Then add your washer and nut. Hand tight is good for now. And then we'll repeat on the other side. Using the provided tools, we're going to snug up the short bolts. Now go through and tighten up the 4 bolts mounting it to the base. Last step for installing the ladder is align the ladder with the fabric loop and Velcro it tight. To install the boot bags, find the cord at the top and locate the channel in the base of the tent and feed it through. Before installing the cover, we're going to replace the straps that we took off in the first step. Remove the lower half of the road cover by undoing the zipper completely. Locate the side with the zipper start We're going to feed the cord on the zipper through the left-hand hinge side of the tent. Now we'll just pull the zipper until we reach the very end. Once you've completed feeding the zipper through the first side, we're going to start on the second side. Alright, now the last thing we need to install is our road cover. Locate the end with the cord. We're going to feed that cord through the channel on the bottom side of the base of the hinge side. Now all we got to do is throw the cover over the top of the tent. Once you have the four corners of the tent cover aligned, we're going to just zip it up. Now the final step is to add the webbing to the 8 buckles around the perimeter of the cover. So that's it for the assembly of your Vagabond rooftop tent. You do have a handful of parts that you'll need for the install on the vehicle, but we'll get to those in the next video. Thanks guys.